Reviewing my carefully crafted vocabulary list, I take a shaky breath before looking up, faking a smile for the community organization I work with. My counterpart and I have been planning and preparing to co-lead this workshop for a month. However, an emergency leaves me standing alone in front of a room devoid of English speakers. This workshop is the start of our largest project of my Peace Corps service and also becomes the greatest test of my language capacity. I end up with some impromptu language support from a friend in the village, but his unfamiliarity with the content of the workshop challenges his translation capacity. While he attempts to translate these complex English ideas of mine, I manage to come up with shorter, more clear explanations that I can do on my own in Sesotho. The workshop is a success, with us identifying and agreeing upon goals and projects for the next year. I managed to go far beyond the language abilities I recognize within myself, expressing hard topics in ways that everybody understands. The women of my organization and I share a newfound camaraderie throughout the day, being playful in Sesotho in ways I would not have understood or joined months ago. This connection is why I'm here. This is the connection I've been striving toward the entire 10 months I've been in Lesotho. This is why I jumped avidly into language and culture lessons during pre-service training, and why I spent evenings continuing to study vocabulary with my training host family. This is why I asked Peace Corps for a placement that would challenge me to use my burgeoning Sesotho skills, only to end up in a village with 5 English speakers I converse with regularly. This is why I sought Sesotho tutors when I arrived at my site, and why I made vocabulary lists and translated possible work-related sentences with my host brother every week. For me, learning the language, learning Sesotho was critical. As an extrovert, I knew I would only be happy in Peace Corps and Lesotho if I had the linguistic ability to form relationships that went far beyond superficial pleasantries. I saw, and still see, learning someone else's language as an indication of my respect and love for them. That workshop served as a turning point in my language acquisition. Although I continued to actively study and practice vocabulary I might need before getting into new social and professional situations, the workshop unlocked something in my brain. I found myself better able to adjust my own wording when direct translation failed, and to ask clarifying questions in Sesotho when I didn't follow the conversation. As a result, I started to truly connect with the banter and nuance of conversation in Sesotho, allowing for greater connections with family, colleagues, and friends. I look back at the relationships I formed in my host community, particularly with my host mother, her family, and the women in my organization. Those relationships exist almost exclusively in Sesotho. Today, 7 years after my jet-lagged self attempted to understand my language and culture facilitator, Memampo, articulating simple greetings on the first day of training, I'm grateful for the interactive and immersive way Peace Corps teaches language. That foundation gave me the opportunity to form a strong relationship with my wonderful host family and community, and continues to help me build and maintain a relationship with my in-laws today.